up YouTube, Janelle here. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a kind of a Q&A about my health and fitness story, as well as just tips that I want to give you. And I want to talk about body image and self-confidence because I feel like that's a really big issue nowadays. And so on my Instagram, I asked some of you guys what questions you had for me. So I kind of accumulated a bunch of good ones, and I'm going to be reading them and answering them. Before I start, I kind of just want to clear the air and talk about my body type and everything that's happened to me in the past, because on Instagram I get a lot of people assuming things about me that aren't true. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. So first of all, I am not anorexic. I do not starve myself. I have always been this tiny. I'm going to try to find a photo of me when I was younger. I've just always been very small. I have a very small body frame. On Instagram I get the craziest assumptions, like people think that I have an eating disorder, or if I'm anorexic, some people think like I don't have organs, and like the craziest thing. And I just want to let you guys know that yes, there are some people that are naturally like this. I am 100% healthy. I weigh 120 pounds and I'm 5'6". That is a healthy weight for my height. I actually would like to be 5 pounds heavier, which I'm trying to be, but I'm not underweight. I am a normal weight. I feel like I look skinnier in my photos. I eat right amount of food. It's just like I said, I have fast metabolism, I have good genes, but also I do keep in shape. I do watch what I eat. So a lot of it is that and that. So I just wanted to get that out there and clear the air. What I'm trying to say is, before you criticize people online, make sure you know their backstory first. Not even that. You don't even have to know their backstory. Don't assume the worst in someone if you don't even know them. Because I've never experienced being bullied until I kind of got bigger on Instagram, and let me tell you, it's the worst thing ever. I've never, like at one point it was I got so many hate comments about my appearance, and not even like about my personality. It had nothing even to do to the type of person I actually am. People were saying how I'm anorexic and all this bullshit about me online, and I just got sucked in and I would not stop reading them. There was like a photo of me that I was went viral, and I got so much hate on it, like, and I would just read these comments about me, and people would just say the harshest things about me, and just reading it really discouraged me. And there were times where I would just like cry, and because like I've never felt this, I've never experienced being bullied, and being bullied by people that I don't even know. Like, you guys might think like, oh, it doesn't matter, like they're irrelevant, like be a better, like ignore the haters. Easier said than done. Like, imagine reading hundreds of comments about your appearance and you can't even like defend yourself against all these people, so you kind of just like let it happen. Yes, this is my real body. I never got surgery. I'm a freaking college student, you guys. Like, I live at home. I don't have any money for that type of stuff. Plus, I would never even get cosmetic surgery on my body, because ultimately that's not going to make me happy with my body. You know, something like that, like insecurities and not loving yourself, is something within that you need to fix first. My motto that I always preach on my Instagram is girls compete, women empower, empower other women. Don't try to make it a competition, and don't body shame. Don't do that. You look so dumb on the internet, even in person. Like, don't do that. You don't know their backstory, you don't know their genetics, you don't know their medical history, you don't know them, and you don't have a say. And I understand that putting myself online, I am, you know, gonna get these comments. Like, I completely understand that. Like, I don't want you guys to feel sorry for me at all. Like, I know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to be here to help you guys better understand me as a person, besides just looking at me through a photo and judging me from a photo. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Like I said, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but like, what are you doing by leaving a hate comment about someone's body or looks? Like, what are you changing? You're not really doing anything besides, you know, bringing that person down and making that person feel bad about themselves. Before you come and criticize me on my photos and assume the worst in me, just realize that all body shapes and types, we're all different. Okay. So now I'm going to start reading some of the questions that I was asked on Instagram, and I just want to throw out a disclaimer before I start. I am not a certified trainer. I do not have a major in this field. This is just something that I personally learned from trial and error, and I just wanted to give a huge shout out to my mom who helped me with this video. Everything that I learn and everything that I tell you guys about health and fitness is I usually get from her, because she helps me a lot with stuff like this. She's way more educated than I am in that, but every day I'm learning more and more about it so I can share it with you guys. So first question is, when did you start getting into fitness? Like I said before, I was always skinny, but I went to University of Arizona for a year, my freshman year of college, and I gained 15 pounds, aka known as the freshman 15. Yes, it is a thing. I gained 15 pounds, and it actually went straight to my face and my thighs and my stomach, and I've never gained that much weight in my, like, I've always been a consistent weight. I've always been like 120, and I was almost 135, and it was apparent that I gained weight because it was unhealthy weight. It wasn't healthy weight like muscle, it was just fat. And it was from drinking a lot, because drinking a lot of alcohol, it's a lot of calories, and it makes you gain weight. Plus, when you drink a lot and you get drunk, you want to eat fatty food. So that's kind of what it was, me eating very unhealthy junk food all the time. I wouldn't eat consistently, and I would eat like really late at night and stuff like that. My mother was like, I went to school, I was 120, came back 135. My mom was like, in the nicest way possible, like, we need to get you to the gym, Janelle. Like, you need to be on a healthy diet and a healthy schedule. So that's kind of what kickstarted me into fitness. But honestly, it all kind of started recently, probably like this past year, I guess in 2016, when my entire family started getting into fitness. We all got gym memberships to our local gym, and we kind of all went literally together. Like, yes, we were that family that went to the gym together. But for me, I started really strong. When I came home from school, I worked out nonstop for 6 months. I ate healthy, I went to the gym, I worked out really hard for 6 months, and then I kind of just stopped. Overwhelmed with stress, and I think that's what stopped me from working out. I was really depressed and just stressed with life and with school and with work and relationships and friends, and I just stopped working out in general. And since then, I lost so much hair, I lost all my muscle, I lost my butt, I was so unhealthy, my skin was just horrible. Like, I have very acne prone skin, so my acne came back, and like, I literally lost half of my hair because I was not eating right and I didn't go to the gym. And just like the overall environment that I was living myself was just not good, and it kind of never changed. It was like that for a long time. Like, my mom and my sister would keep motivating me to go to the gym, like, come on, Janelle, and I just wouldn't. Like, I don't know what was going on with me, and this was like literally recently, like this past September, so it was very recent, and I was just dead. Like, I did not want to do anything. And that's when I kind of like lost myself. Like I said, I lost a lot of weight. For those of you who don't know, I drop weight very fast. It's extremely unhealthy. Like I said, you guys, don't be so quick to judge because I'm skinny, but I actually have a problem. Like, I can't gain weight. It's very hard for me, but it's really easy for me to drop. So where it's like so unhealthy skinny, not like it's, oh, she can lose weight, wow, she's so lucky, like, why does she have to complain? But like, no, I literally look unhealthy skinny. So, if you guys really want to get into fitness and you kind of like don't know where to start, I'd recommend to surround yourself around positive people, positive, healthy people who are into fitness and stuff like that, because that is what's going to motivate you the most. Because, for example, if you're trying to lose weight and all your friends around you are eating junk food, that is not a good support system. You need someone, you need a group of friends who are supporting you no matter what. So my advice is surround yourself around positive people who care about you, positive people who don't body shame and judge, and positive people who live a healthy lifestyle, especially if you want to try to get on track. Sometimes life is hard, but if you really want to do it, then you can. And if you guys ever have any questions or you need advice or anything, please don't be hesitant to come and DM me, because I am so passionate about stuff like this and I feel for you. So please come DM me. I'm not perfect. I have my flaws. Yes, I have things about me that I don't like about myself, but you shouldn't be looking at me and thinking I can never achieve that, because you can achieve that. You have to get your mindset straight. What motivates you to work out and keep fit? That is a good question. Like I said, honestly, surrounding myself around healthy and fit people, not only fit people, surrounding myself with healthy people and positive people who live that kind of lifestyle motivates me the most. I mainly hang out with my sister. She's very into fitness and health like me, so that's kind of what motivates me and pushes me to be a healthier individual. Also, just looking at Instagram accounts really helps too. I follow a bunch of Instagram fit models, squat pages, workout pages, stuff like that. And in the morning when I'm like scrolling through my phone and I'm like, oh my god, that butt exercise looks so good. Like, let me get my ass up, let me go to the gym. So that's what motivates me a lot as well. Another thing that I want to point out is if you want to lose weight, if you want to gain weight, if you want to get a bigger butt, if you want to get a bigger arms, whatever you want to do with your body, please do it for yourself and don't do it for anyone else. That is like, don't do it for someone else. Don't do it because someone called you fat. Don't do it because someone called you skinny. You should do it because you want to better yourself. If you feel like you are healthy in your body, if you love your body and you don't want to do anything to change it, that is fine. Like, kudos to you, like, good for you for loving yourself. But if you do feel like, a little self-conscious, you feel like that, you want to change because blah, 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 do it for yourself. Don't do it because, people are saying this about me. Don't do it because, oh, all the Instagram models have like this perfect figure. Like, don't compare yourself to someone else, and don't bring yourself down to bring someone else up, if that makes sense. So next question is, hey girls, so my question for you is, what are your favorite meals before and after your workout? Thanks, you're amazing. Thank you. So honestly, it depends on what you do with your workout and at what time you are doing your workout. I like going to the gym like around noon or like really late at night, like 8 or 9. So it depends on so usually in the morning when I do have time to eat breakfast, I eat like toast with peanut butter and bananas, or like a banana or an apple, something that's not too filling. Sometimes I'll eat oatmeal. Because I do lift and I don't do cardio, I usually tend to eat a little bit more before I work out because I really need that energy, especially when you lift weights. You really need that energy. If you're really into running and you're really into cardio and stuff like that, you probably don't want to eat something super heavy before you work out, especially if you're doing it really, really early in the morning, because you might get cramps when you run, or just like an upset stomach. So kind of just decide what workout you're doing and then adjust to that. So after your workout, you have to make sure that within a half an hour you eat something that's protein filled or carb filled, or you drink something like a protein shake. And it has to be, don't wait past like an hour. Like literally within that 30 minutes, you have to eat something, because you have to feed your muscles if you want them to grow and to build. When you work out, you tear your muscle, and in order for them to heal and to grow, you have to feed them. So that's why it's really important to eat literally a half an hour after a workout in order to see better results. And that was my problem when I first started working out, is that I would wait like an hour or two, or I just wouldn't eat at all. And I was like wondering, I'm working out and I'm lifting heavy weights, but like, why am I not changing? It's because I never ate, and I never ate the good amount of protein and healthy carbs, and I never just fed myself well enough in order for my muscles to get bigger and grow. Some examples of some meals that I like to eat after the gym. I usually drink my protein shake. And I like to eat like chicken and brown rice and yam. I like to eat eggs a lot. I love eggs. Or avocado. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Like turkey, avocado, cheese, fruit, yams, potatoes, broccoli, spinach, all that good stuff. Do you take protein powder, and would you recommend it? Yes, I take Premier Protein. I think it has like 30 grams and 160 calories or something. I'll show a picture here somewhere. And because I don't have it with me and it's all the way downstairs and I'm too lazy to go get it. So I do drink protein powder. I kind of just recently started to do it because like I said, I want to gain weight. I've been trying to gain weight and I think it's going to be really helpful when building muscle. It just literally tastes like chocolate milk. Like, no joke, it tastes like chocolate milk. For some reason, the protein powder tastes a little bit differently and I don't really like it. I didn't like the wateriness of it. This one's a little bit thicker. Literally, like I said, it literally tastes like chocolate milk. And they actually have it in vanilla and banana cream. But, you know, I like chocolate better, so. You need to find protein that is very low in sugar and also very low in sodium and obviously high in grams. What do you drink a day? The goal is to drink half your weight in ounces. So I weigh 120 pounds and 120 divided by 2 is 60. So that's 60 ounces of water, but I usually double it. So I usually drink 120 ounces. If you're working out, losing weight, etc., I would definitely recommend drinking as much water as you can every single day. Like, make it a habit. I just purchased this because I'm so bad at drinking water, you guys. I bought this, it's 32 ounces, so I try to drink 4 of these a day. It's so hard, but I try to make it like a challenge for me, and I drink 4 of these a day. How do you get rid of the last lower belly fat, that little small pouch? So I'm just going to be talking about like belly fat and just weight loss in general for this next question, because I feel like that's the most frequently asked question I get. So I'm going to just be talking about that. So in order to lose fat, no matter like what part of the body it's at, if it's on your stomach, if it's on your arms, on your thighs, like wherever it is, the most important thing is to be consistent or you will not see results. Also, when I mean being consistent, you kind of also have to try out different workouts because not all workouts might work out for you. Trial and error type of thing, especially when you're trying to lose weight. You have to see what you get the best results at and then you be consistent at that one thing. And what workout and lifestyle will get you the best results. So I just want to let you guys know that in order to lose weight, in order to live this healthy lifestyle, you have to be consistent. And yes, it's gonna take some time. It does not take overnight. It's not gonna take even 1 month. It takes a few months to a year to actually see results, depending on your body, depending on what goal you're trying to achieve. But I'm saying is consistency is key. Honestly, consistency is key in anything that you do in life, because if you quit, then it's going to be harder to get back up into that routine again. So my advice to you is try to be consistent, because if you really have your mindset onto that goal, then it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so for those of you guys who want to lose weight, you need to, number 1, change your diet, and number 2, you need to do cardio at least every day, as well as incorporating weights into your workouts. Focus on cardio, and then kind of incorporate light weights and small workout routines with your workout. I feel like a lot of girls are scared of weights because they think that they're gonna bulk up, when that's not true, because in order to actually get that bulky like men, which is kind of impossible to get that big, but you need to do really, really heavy lifting, and then you need to also take supplements on top of that. So if you aren't even doing that, you shouldn't be scared to work out your arms or your shoulders or work out your legs, because you won't get super bulky if you aren't lifting super heavy. Your muscles are growing constantly throughout the day, which actually burns calories. So that's why I always say how important it is to incorporate lifting weights with your cardio, because lifting weights literally burns calories. So you have to kind of also just, like I said, it's all a trial and error, see which works for you. And then once you kind of see what works for you, be consistent at it until you start seeing results. And then once you start seeing results, you like don't want to ever leave and you don't want to go back. You like still keep going. So like, please be patient. Don't give up. Don't be hard on yourself. If you really want this too, if you really want to lose weight, if you really want to get into fitness, then you have to learn how to be patient with yourself and to not be hard on yourself, because that's just going to make it all worse. Another good tip I would like to say, my mom always tells me this, is we all have 6-packs underneath our fat. We all have 6-packs underneath, it's just we don't see it because we see what's on top. So in order to achieve kind of abs, my tip that I always like to preach all over my social media is 80% kitchen, 20% gym, meaning you'll see faster results by eating clean and just living a healthy lifestyle versus working out at the gym, because technically I really don't work out my abs as much as I feel like people think I do. My abs are very visible because I eat very clean. I don't drink any alcohol. I mean, I do drink, I'm a wine major, so I mean, I do drink alcohol here and there, but I don't, binge drink. I don't binge eat. I'm very good on stuff like that. So being clean is really important. Especially if you want to see results in your stomach and just your overall body. I always get comments on my pictures saying like, oh, I can never achieve that body, like she's perfect, like I'm trash compared to her. Like, that is not a compliment for me. I don't want you guys to be beating yourself up in order to raise me up. Like, that is not a compliment to me, and I don't think that's a compliment to anyone, to be honest, because I am a very positive person. I love women who love themselves, who are confident in themselves, and whenever someone says something about themselves badly in order to make me look better, it just doesn't, I just don't like it. It honestly just hurts me, because like, you shouldn't be doing that to yourself. You should love yourself how you are. You should love your body the way you were born with. And yeah, we all have pros and cons. We all have things that we don't like. We all have flaws and stuff. But I mean, if you really want to change it, then you can. And if there's things that you can't change, then well, oh well. Like, you gotta, you have to be happy with what you have. Like, we all look at other people, like I even look at other girls and I'm like, damn, I wish I had her body. That perfect body shape that everyone is dying to have, that we see all over the internet. So just stop comparing yourself to other people, stop comparing yourself to me. So like I said, I just wanted to get it one more time out there. I'm not a certified trainer. I don't have a major in this field, but that is just what I wanted to share with you guys, and I hope you learned something from it. But really quickly before I end this video, I just really want to talk about body image and confidence real quick. If you guys are suffering from low self-esteem and anything like that, please stay and listen to what I have to say, because I personally went through it, so I like to share it with you. Ever since I was in high school, I was extremely self-conscious in myself. I did not love myself, was not confident until recently. Within the past 2 years, I kind of slowly started to gain confidence, and I love myself. Yes, I do have flaws. I do have a lot of things I don't like about myself, but ultimately I can't change it. I'm not that type of person to go up and go get cosmetic surgery because I'm not happy about something. Not against cosmetic surgeries, I just feel like so many people are getting cosmetic surgeries nowadays that it kind of distorts the image of the body image of a woman. It distorts beauty, originality, and just body image. And I like being real with you guys. That's why I always try to promote self-love, positivity on my Instagram account. I'm not your typical Instagram baddie. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to inspire you and just to help you guys love yourself every day, because I was once that person who did not love themselves. But now that I kind of learned on my own and gained my own confidence, I feel like I can achieve anything in the world. I have so much confidence in myself that I just feel like I can do anything. Don't look at other Instagram models or etc. Don't look at me and think that you have to look like that, because you don't. I think you guys need to go in the mirror, look at your body, figure out what body type you have. You have to work out your body to like I said, to its maximum capacity. And that should be your goal. Your goal should not be, I want to look like that girl. Like Beyonce said, it's the soul that needs surgery. You can get all these surgeries done, but ultimately, deep down inside, you have to fix yourself in order to start loving yourself. So you have to just look in the mirror and love you for your good and your bads. We all have our flaws. We're not perfect. I am not perfect. I do have my flaws. I do have my days where I just feel so gross inside, I don't want to go outside. That's okay, because we all go through those days, but you have to look in the mirror and stop fixating on all those things that you don't have and start focusing on all the things that you have that are good about yourself. I really hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope, you know, kind of changes your view on body image, on health and fitness, and on yourself. And I really hope from here on out you start to love yourself more and start to appreciate the positivities and the good things about yourself before you beat yourself up for something that you don't have. If you have any questions, please comment below. And like I said, my DMs are always open on Instagram and whatever. I'm always free to talk to you guys if you need advice or you just want a friend to talk to. So love you all. Thank you guys so much for listening to me rant on YouTube, and thank you so much for the love and support that you constantly provide me on my social media accounts. Love you all.